Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cup of Geek podcast. Of course, we are your boys, we are your fam, we are the Cup of Geeks ourselves. Of course, I am Uncle Blake, aka Blake Salcedo. Of course, you guys can find me on TikTok, Facebook, IG. Please follow me there. I need the followers. But of course, I am with my humbled hosts joining us tonight as well. To start off, we have our very own Geeky Pinoy himself, Noah.
Hey yo, what's up? Geeky Pinoy here. So, lately, sorry, hindi ako masyadong active sa TikTok. Marami lang ganap. Pero, I'll try my best to catch up. And of course, you can check me as well on Facebook. Siyempre, dito sa Cup of Geek, where we're available in YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And of course, check out as well Geek Talk PH page, where every Monday we drop as well some of our episodes. So, yep. So, pasa ko na to. Papa Ray, go!
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, maayong gabi, maayong buntag, maayong hapon. I am Ray and I'm your Night of Fun. And you can find me on TikTok, IG, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere, everywhere, all at once. Ay, mali ata. but, but yes, I do movies and comics and TV series content sa TikTok. And ang dami kong pinapanood actually na series right now, but we're not talking about TV series today, but I'll leave it up to Blake to talk about our topic.
Yes. Okay, everybody, because today we are going to be talking about my favorite subject of all time, movie. And honestly, guys, we're going to be talking about the movies that are coming out in May and June because there are a lot of good movies coming out. And we wanted to do until July, but then that's going to be a little bit too much. So we probably save that for when June comes by. Yeah. So to start things off, seeing as this episode is coming out on a Monday, which is the 8th of May, if I'm not mistaken, the first movie I would like to show to you guys or to tell you guys about that is coming out in Philippine cinemas on May 10, exclusively in Ayala Mall cinemas.
Ooh.
It is the latest film in the Evil Dead movie franchise, Evil Dead Rise. Guys, this has already made $100 million at the box office. It is close to becoming one of the biggest. It is probably the greatest horror movies of the year. I was able to watch an advanced screening from Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, thank you so much, guys. You gotta watch it in the cinemas. You don't have to be a fan of Evil Dead.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it. Guys, are you excited for this movie? There's no Ash in this movie.
Yeah, not yet.
There's gore. Pero are you guys excited to still watch it even though there's no Ash?
I'm not really a big, or I did not follow the Evil Dead franchise only until, actually I only watched the Sam Raimi, the recent one in 2019, 2007, somewhere yung pinakauna, except the Sam Raimi original trilogy, diba? I enjoyed that movie, yung Evil Dead period lang kasi may ibang titles pa pala no. Yung Evil Dead. I like the concept of a book that when you read the text inside a book, something is summoned and a scary demonic being will try to kill everyone. It's basically yung premise nung books na yun. But yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. Kaya sobrang na-excite ako with Evil Dead Rise.
And Necronomicon.
Yeah, and yun na nga lang siguro may Warner Brothers, invite mo naman ako sa advanced screening. Kasi I watched it sa special screening. So they had an advanced screening for content creators, for the media. And then they also had a special screening nung May 9 and 10 or 10, 11, parang ganon. So I watched May 9, 10. Ano na pala ngayon? May 6 pa lang ngayon. May 1.
May 1
and 2. Yun, I watched it May 1 kasi Labor Day holiday. So, and niyaya ko wife ko. Ayaw niya. So, I watched it alone. But I definitely enjoyed the movie. yung tipong kahit yung natatawa ko sa reaction ng audience, natutuwa ko, I was having fun with how the audience was reacting to every scare, to every scene na nakakatakot. It was a fun movie na nakapakaano. And then there's also that heartwarming thought na it's not just a horror movie, it's also about family. So yeah, it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch.
I wasn't able to follow Evil Dead that much. And I think this is one thing na mabubudol nyo na naman ako because I'll be starting to watch it. If I'm not mistaken, 5th installment na to.
Yeah, that's
Evil
a 5th movie.
So I think I have some catching up to do. And hopefully, mahabol ko pa siya in the cinemas after ko mapanood yung... But I'm seeing a lot of good reviews, not just from what I heard from you guys. I'm hearing a lot of reviewers as well in YouTube, even in TikTok, that it was good. And I think it's worth to watch.
Yep.
Dahil mukhang promising naman siya. Ayun. Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Rise. Saka yung opening ang tawag dyan, Blake, yung when the title card opens the movie. That scene is so good. Sobrang galing. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. It was good. But was this, speaking of family movies, since you mentioned it, Ray, 10, another movie, but this time a family film is coming out on May 17th.
Yep.
And it's all about the family. The past movie, this franchise,
yung family.
Always about that family.
With the
of course, guys. Fast X.
Yes.
Fast X.
And with
basically the second to the last film.
It's a 10th installment, no?
Yep.
Grabe.
That movie with the special participation of Blake.
Of Blake. After Atlantis now conquering the streets.
Conquering the drag races.
Saan ang setting nila? Sa US pa rin ba? Hindi ko pa, nakita ko lang yung trailer pero I'm not sure if it's in the US or even.
So far, what do you think about the trailer, Noah?
We're going back to Rio.
Sa trailer pala, what do you think
about that trailer? Ramdam na ramdam ko si Jason Momoa dun. Which is I think that's really him. It's a bit of glimpse of Lobo in the Fast and Furious movie. Pero well, na-enjoy ko naman. Na-enjoy ko yung pinaka-trailer niya. Hindi nga lang ako nakagawa na reaction video about it. But I think a lot of people would enjoy it. And even, di ba, nandun din yata si Brie Larson eh. Nandun din si Brie Larson. So, let's see. Tapos at least doon, villain naman si Jason Momoa. So, maiba naman. Kasi total, wala na siya sa Dune. Napunta naman siya sa Fast and the Furious.
Hindi pa yun. Hindi pa final yun, di ba? Hindi pa ata. Baka pwede pa siyang bumalik sa Dune.
Pwede. Well, parang pinatay kasi siya. Pero, I may be wrong. Ayan. Mukhang masaya yung Fast and the Furious.
Saka I think ang gusto ko rin doon is they're trying to bring everyone back. No? Probably except The Rock. But they're trying to bring everyone back.
Doon si Jason Statham
Jason Statham, John Cena. If the rumors are true at sana hindi, wag sana nilang ibalik na si Gal Gadot kasi that's kinda fishy na pinatay nyo na nga to. Nasaktan na ako nung pinatay nyo si Gal Gadot doon sa
ko lang, siguro kung nandun siya
baka flashback scene okay lang. Sige. Pero don't bring her back to life, please.
there's actually someone else. There's a rumor. People have been talking about this. They're gonna bring back somebody else. Nah, I mean obviously, who else is they're gonna bring back? Because there's rumors and speculation that they're gonna bring back Paul Walker's Brian.
Oh,
CGI.
Why
CGI.
not?
The Easter
Why
egg.
not?
Oo, yung balibo ko tumindig, pwede.
Oo nga.
Kasi,
Pwede.
ako,
I mean,
I would rather they not have anything, spectacular like going into space again, but spend that budget on
CGI, yeah.
bringing back to life yung character ni Paul Walker. Yeah.
because like it works naman eh. Because like like they can have his brother do it again. Technically, Brian isn't dead in the story.
Correct.
It works, even though it's kind of weird now. It's like, oh my god, he's...
It's like the Luke Skywalker feels.
They have a lot of footage naman that they can take. Eh.
True. Then what other movies are coming
Ako,
out?
this is a Disney movie. And malamang ito, marami rin tong kwento at marami rin tong discussion on the colors, the skin color of the lead character.
Alam ko yan.
Pero I think this movie is gonna be also big. Syempre, this is a film that I think everyone can enjoy din naman. It's not R-rated or restrictive in terms of age. Talagang pang general pattern siya. So The Little Mermaid is I think coming out kailan ba? The last week
of May.
Tama of May. May 26 sa US, so probably sa atin it's May 24. So we're always 2 days earlier. So The Little Mermaid, what can you say about it? Ako
we're always early.
It's early, yeah. We're 2 days early sa US. We're dishing out this review videos early tapos. Pero The Little Mermaid, I want to watch it basically because the live action adaptations of Disney has been minsan flop, minsan okay. Like The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast for me were probably the best live action adaptations. Pinocchio and what else? Pinocchio would probably be the worst na live action adaptation na ginawa ni Disney, no. So parang I'm kind of looking forward to it because I think the lead actress napagkakamalan ko siyang Halle Bailey is really good in terms of her voice. Yung acting niya mukhang okay sa trailer. And who's playing Ursula nga, I think mukhang okay din yung yung pag-cast kay Ursula. So I'm definitely excited sa
McCarthy.
Ayun. Pero yeah, I'm very interested in watching it sa cinemas. Melissa McCarthy nga, tama.
The only thing I don't like about this movie, it's not the whole casting thing, because like I don't really care about it because she's a mermaid. It's fine. It's just the design of everything else.
Flounder.
You know what I mean? Like we see Flounder, we see Sebastian. Like, is this how it's gonna look like? And it also looks like the colors are so muted in a way. It's like, this is Little Mermaid. This is not the Dark Knight. Nah, the Dark Knight had more color. But the thing that it also makes me very fearful of like what they're gonna do with the Lilo and Stitch movie. I mean, that already has a lot of issues already. But of course, the main concern of everybody deep down, how is Stitch gonna look?
Yeah.
So if Little Mermaid, even if the fishes don't look, on par, but more an anthropomorphic blue alien doggy.
Yeah, yun din, no? Oo. Medyo iffy nga yung design ni Flounder, design ni Sebastian. So, but if they're referring to the real fish, 'di ba? So parang okay. I think I'm
That's the
gonna have.
closest
Oh, that's the closest that they can do.
they can.
They'll probably have that
Ako
fish
din,
for dinner.
same din. Parang yun nga. Of course, there are a lot of bad impressions na kagad with it. Pero wala eh. I'm a firm believer of really judging it as soon as I see it. And that will just be a personal take. It will definitely be a reflection of the
Mhm.
movie or even of Disney. Because yun nga, the taste of recently I'm always observing the taste of Western is a far bit different with the taste of us here in Asia. So the things that they're fighting for is not the things that were parang hindi yun yung priority natin. So tingin ko iba-iba talaga yung magiging take. But,
Yeah.
the best would really watch it first. Huwag muna mag-type ng kung ano-ano sa internet hanggat hindi mo naman pa nakikita. So, because, pero yun nga, sabi mo nga rin kanina, diba, recently there are a lot of, it's a hit or miss as far as with live action of Disney. Madalas madaming miss sa totoo lang. Pero, the thing with them is they don't stop doing, or they don't stop making gambles with live action. Kasi magkakaroon din, Moana rin, diba?
Moana, yep.
Magkakaroon din ng live action. So, ang dami, ang dami na kagad nagdi-disagree with it. But, that's their IP. And they have the rights to do anything about it. So, may backlash man yan. The best is really check it out first.
Yep.
And, yun nga, medyo, yun nga, miski naman ako with Sebastian, seeing a crab. Hindi ba siya lobster? Pero sabi nga, crab nga daw. Well, go. Let's. Kaya yun. Pero I would love to see it still. Especially ngayon, may little daughter na ako. Yan ang makakagisnan niya na Little Mermaid. So, let's see. Ano ba?
Okay.
Next natin.
Meron pa. For May, syempre, bago there's still one Hollywood movie that it's really big. Before, for the Philippines it's May, for US it's gonna be June. Pero before we talk about that big movie, let's go local muna. Gusto kong marinig yung thoughts nyo on a local film that will be on Prime Video, Ang Mga Kaibigan ni Mama Susan. So it's a adaptation of a book from Bob Ong, and it's gonna be on Prime Video as a film. And I have not read the book. I have no idea what it is, pero I'm sure it's gonna be scary. What are your thoughts?
I haven't read.
Sorry. Go Blake.
Sorry. All right. I haven't read the book. Also, I just saw the trailer. I have hardly any idea what's going on, which is a good thing. Good job on whoever.
Good job with the trailer.
And honestly, I'm just happy that we're getting another horror film in the Philippines. Thank God my prayers are being answered. And it's on Prime Video. That's big. That's big. Which is a smart move. Because syempre want to test the waters now. Just is the Philippines really ready for horror films again and stuff? So of course the online chatter is gonna be like, okay, if it does really well in Prime, then we can have a limited screening, this and that, and then maybe push for more theatrical releases of Philippine horror films. Kasi mga studio dyan.
Actually,
yung mga horror. Ang gusto ng mga tao eh.
Correct. Ang problema nga nito, yung comments, I did the reaction video of the trailer. Yung comments ng mga tao is they wanted to watch it in the cinema. They're actually asking for it to be seen sa cinema. So parang, nga, it makes sense na
totoo.
You can do it. Pwede mong i-cinema muna tapos saka mo i-direct sa Prime Video after.
Exactly. I don't know. I think, pero I do get now why they put it in Prime Video. I think they had to deal with it and stuff, and trying to play safe naman. But again, with what you said, with the online reactions that people want it to be in cinemas, sana, because there are still people that are not able to do Amazon Prime or whatever, so they'd much rather go to a cinema. Hopefully we get at least a limited local screening for this film. Para sa mga Pilipino, please lang.
Yes.
Lord, maawa ka sa akin. Yun.
Ikaw, Noah, ikaw yung nakakabasa ng libro.
Well, yung libro naman kasi ni mga kaibigan ni Mama Susan, I think ano pa ako niyan. Then, nag-work naman na ako when I was able to read it. And it's really scary. Even the cover of it at the back, ewan ko kung yung original pa niya,
I
yung
have
original
this...
na book.
Oo nga, nakakatakot yung likod. Ngayon ko na napansin.
Sabi sa'yo. Ngayon mo lang siya napansin.
Bigla
Sabi sa'yo eh.
Di lang kita pero
Madilim pa naman dyan.
Ayan. Tapos ito yung likod. Tapos may nakasilip pala dito.
Yung likod. May nakasilip, di ba? Sabi sa'yo eh. It's a really good read. Ang ganda ng kwento niya. And even the trailer, sabi nga ni Blake, it did not give a lot, which is a good thing because Filipino trailers always give like a summary of what will happen in the movie, but the trailer of this book is really good. And Bob Ong kasi diba dati nagkaroon naman na ng movie
pero
books.
Ang problema kasi the movies that were adapted from Bob Ong books were flops kasi. People did not like them. So parang ito rin yung scare. Scary na parang, okay.
Pero ito lang din kasi ang so far ito lang ang alam ko na libro ni Bob Ong na horror.
Oh,
kasi
okay.
Most of it are humor. Most of it are like narratives. But this is the only horror, and I think this one will work. As far as I see it, gagawa nga ako talaga ng para ma-hype lang talaga siya.
Yeah.
So, and Joshua Garcia is a good actor. So, tingin ko pasok yan. For horror.
He got better. He became a better actor after he broke up with Julia.
Akala ko tayo. Although entertainment podcast tayo, pero di ko alam na we do also do chismis pala, no?
So I think it's more scarier kung papanoorin natin siya sa cinemas. Pero I think tama, mas maganda siya.
Manonood ako patay ilaw lahat para enjoy.
Ay nako. No, sabi ko sa inyo pag binasa niyo yung pinakahuling part niyang book. I won't spoil it, pero maganda. Sabi ko sa inyo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's go to the last movie, Blake, for May.
For May, okay. Well, for May 31st, since we're getting this movie early, which is basically them saying we're sorry about what happened last year in December because you got this movie late, we're going to give you this one early. And thank God. And it just so happens to be another Spider-Man movie. Yep, guys. The Philippines is getting Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse earlier than the U.S. release. We are getting it on May 31st. Perfect way to end the month. The much anticipated sequel to the Academy Award-winning Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, you got to include the Academy Award-winning.
Yes,
agree.
I mean, multiverse Spider-Man. So many, different other versions of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman that we have been waiting to see ever since the first movie came out. And the fact that this is now going to be, as I said, the longest studio animated film of all time, clocking in at 2 hours and 30 minutes, compared to other animated films where it's around 1 hour 30, 1 hour 45, 2 hours tops. This is 2 hours and 30 minutes, guys.
Matindi.
And 2 hours and 30 minutes kaya naputol si Blake.
Origins yata ng kada character.
Apparently, I'm one of the spider people.
Oo nga, no? Pwede. Oo, you're glitching out. You are being called into the, into the, what do you call the space?
Kami, baka nandiyan na si Gwen.
Pero on your, Blake, when we say that, when we really address the franchise as an Academy-winning franchise, no? During that year, it was a year that we had Infinity War. Nung lumabas yung Into the Spider-Verse. And some people would say that they like Into the Spider-Verse better than Infinity War. Diba? So that's how big this movie was during yung unang movie was nung unang labas nito. And napakataas na expectations actually for this sequel, for the second movie. We saw the trailers and it looks fun. Pero I'll be the devil's advocate here. It doesn't tell me anything yet if this is worth the watch. It's fun, parang it's your usual fun Spider-Man. It's a usual fun Spider-Man movie. Pero why would I watch this sa cinemas?
Actually, I actually feel the same way. Kasi ang kinakatakot ko sa kanya is people will just be into it because of a lot of Spider-Men, of a lot of Spider people. But ayoko matabunan lang siya ng nostalgia. Alam mo yun? Matabunan lang siya ng comic book references, but the story will get compromised. Kasi the first one is really good. Origins of Miles, his relationship with his family, with his dad, with his uncle, then a bigger picture of what's the Spider-Verse is. Siyempre, mas lumalawak nga siya. And I would, if I be given a chance, of course, I'll be watching it on the big screen because I think it won't give justice as far as with the animation. Kasi refreshing din naman talaga yung style of art ng animation ng Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Ibang-iba siya with how the animation goes with DC, with the MCU or yung mga what if, iba yung dating niya. So, yun lang din yung kinakatakot ko. Baka the hype is more on a lot of spider people na nakikita natin. Kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng interest. And hopefully the story is really good. And I think, kasi gusto ko rin naman yung villain niya, si Spot. Tuwan-tuwa din naman ako dun sa character na yun.
Pero si Spot ba yung villain?
Oo, yun din, diba? So, ewan ko kung ko-connect din ba siya with Madam Web, with the other Sony films, kung didikit din siya kay Venom, we don't know. But I think Sony has plans. Pero let's see. Malapit na.
Malapit na.
I'll go for me, I think, the trailer. The trailer doesn't tell anything. It just says multiverse, Spider-Man, which I think is a good thing. That means they're not selling us the real story, of which I can kind of gather what, like a little snippet of what the idea of the story is from the latest trailer. I think, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. But I think we're not gonna expect too much, or our expectations of what the story actually is going to be about are going to surprise us in a way. Much like, for example, how No Way Home. Yeah, we knew the Toby and Andrew were going to come in, but then we weren't really aware of what else was going to happen in the story in terms of like, oh, this is going to happen with Green Goblin, this and that. We always thought Dr. Octopus was the main bad guy, etc. So I think, like, Sony / Columbia Pictures / Marvel kind of found this nice formula with Spider-Man movies where it's like, let's just show all the flashy stuff, and then we'll just like show you the real thing when it comes out. So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only emotional section of the trailer so far is the conversation of Miles with his mother. So probably dun mag-revolve yung story. Let's see.
Would that be his like Aunt May? Or like Uncle Ben? Or what?
Let's see.
Let's see how that goes. And as I said, speaking of flashy type of movies, now going from to DC from May, June,
Let's go, June.
the much anticipated, much awaited, much speculated, much talked about. So much
Much
questions.
cancelled.
The answer.
Much cancelled person, no?
we do not. We do not speak of the canceled person. We only talk
you
about
don't say the
getting.
name.
We only talk about the movie, not the person.
He who is.
He who
Should
must not be
be
named.
Obviously, we're talking about The Flash, starring Michael Keaton, Sasha Calle, Ben
And
Affleck,
Ben Affleck.
special guest appearance by Ezra Miller.
And
But it's directed by Andy Muschietti. So it's
yeah.
it's expected to be
Props
really
to
good.
Andy.
Diba?
Special participation by Ezra Miller.
Well,
God. I mean, aside from the controversy, I still want to watch it. I'm still really excited to see it. I heard lots of people have said so many good things about it. The
Tom
visuals from the
Cruise.
trailer, amazing. You know, Batman looks great. Batman, it's awesome. Supergirl, yes. Zod, and Flash, yeah, he's there.
We're talking about the Flashpoint movie, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Flashpoint.
Alam mo yung pinaka-paborito ko sa sa trailer, yung I think the last trailer. When Michael Keaton said, "You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts."
I was already.
Yun yung-
Ezra took those words way too seriously.
Yeah,
In advance.
in advance, ano. Pero
Yeah.
in terms of ako rin, I'm more into, I want to watch it because, yun na nga, James Gunn has said na for him, it's the best superhero movie na napanood niya, or tama ba, or for this year. Even, hold that thought, kalalabas na lang Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I think for this year, yan, so far, ang best superhero movie for this year, so far.
For this year.
So far. Pero if James Gunn is saying na Flash is that versus what he came up with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, let's see. But I'm in it for the story, but let's not forget that Ezra Miller still has to be accountable and has to also yung mga actions in the past. He has to be accepting of na ginawa niya yung mga yon and be accountable for them.
True. Especially with with what's happening with Hollywood. Yeah. Of course, di lang naman si Ezra Miller, but I would love to see Flash because it's DC. Because it's a superhero movie, and sabi nga, this will reset everything going to DCU. So we should, and we will see Batman and Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At Flashpoint.
Yep. Yeah, Blake. Baka nakakalimutan mo. You still have Transformers. Rise of the Beast. First week of June din yan after ng Spider-Verse.
Ayan nun.
Diba? May and June is gonna be stacked.
What's the subtitle of it?
Rise of the Beast, basically.
Rise of the Beast, yeah.
Ako, I'm a big fan of Transformers. Basically because of Beast Wars. So hindi ko siya napanood. Actually, napanood ko siya before yung sina Optimus Prime as the truck. Pero hindi ako talagang hindi ko siya sinusundan yung na yun, yung series na yun. But for Beast Wars, doon ako talagang nag-aabang ng episodes. So I'm really excited.
Beast Wars is hindi yan yung cartoonish eh. Diba?
Yun yung parang 3D. 3D siya
3D.
na
Okay, I remember. Channel 2 ko yata. Studio 23.
Studio 23 yun. So inaabang.
Yeah,
So So talagang Beast Wars kid ako in terms of Star Wars. So nung nakita yung trailer and to see yung mga characters na napanood ko before, para whoa, okay, they're gonna be toys. At toys na pala sila actually.
Maganda ng trailer.
Baka mapabili ako ng Hasbro na Transformers na toy just because of that.
Yeah. And like, man, like also like seeing them in live action finally with the G1 looking Autobots, especially Optimus. Optimus is back again in the front and center. Peter Cullen again, the legendary voice of Optimus Prime, voicing the character once again. You can't have Optimus without Peter Cullen. Yeah.
I'm just happy there's not much blasting or not much sabog. Chill lang. Maganda lang. Because I think that's the wala masyadong Michael Bay.
Yeah, but I think they learned from they learned from Bumblebee na rin Sana. Yung movie na Bumblebee, di ba?
Yung kay Hailey, di ba? Tama ba?
Hailey Steinfeld. Yep. And I really like that one as well. So mas nagustuhan ko yung kaysa sa first Transformers na movie.
Ako yung first, sobrang nagustuhan ko. Yung mga sumunod, doon ako na... Tapos, nung nag-Bumblebee, ayos. Tapos ngayon.
Nung first, yes, dahil kay Megan Fox. Yung sumunod, doon nawala si Megan Fox na.
Pinalitan niya nila. Well.
But then again, may controversy rin yun, di ba? Nung kung bakit nawala si Megan Fox sa franchise.
She's not feeling being an actress anymore. Parang gano'n.
Okay, ito. Not sure if, I'm sure baka si Blake napanood na to. Pero Noah, I'm not sure kung napanood mo. Extraction.
Hindi pa.
It's coming out in June.
Yeah.
So, ito si Chris Hemsworth is back from the dead.
Second installment, di ba?
Yep.
Oo. I thought na yung trailer, pero...
Yun. So,
parang one-shot trailer yun, no?
Actually, yun yung kasi ang selling point ng first Extraction was that long continuous shot na ginawa nila sa movie. So there's this one long car chase turned into fist fight, turned into parang takbuhan to car chase again, na continuous shot lang. Yun pinakagusto ko sa Extraction 1. Although it needs some more, kumbaga, in terms of story and value sa tao, pero the action scenes were really really well done. So excited ako na makita nito. It's written by Joe Russo.
Oh, okay.
Pero iba lang yung director. So si Sam Hargrave. So Extraction 2 coming in Netflix sa
I think one best example
June.
of mga one-shot scene or one-shot si Batang Quiapo.
Baka may one-shot ba sa hindi ako nanonood
Hindi, actually, natatawa ako kasi syempre TikTok, diba? May mga may mga one-shot scene na almost 5 minutes pero isang shot lang, continuous. Tapos talaga, sabi ko, nakuha ni Extraction si Batang Quiapo, joke lang. Pero
kung ganun, kudos kay
Totoo. Meron
Coco
silang
Martin.
mga ganun sa Batang Quiapo.
Kasi it's not easy to set that up kasi kailangan mo siyang i-rehearse the whole time
Oo. Meron yun si if I'm not mistaken, si John Estrada, umuwi siya. Tapos kinausap niya anak niya hanggang sa nagkaroon ng confrontation. Lumabas ulit siya ng bahay, hinanap niya si Coco Martin, pinagbabaril niya ng arma.
In one continuous shot
lang lahat yun. One continuous shot. So sabi ko, may pa ganun na tayo. Sabi ko, niloloko-loko nilang yung Batang Quiapo. Pero nag-trend.
Nag-experiment sa cinematography si Coco Martin. That's nice.
Extraction is good. I definitely will be watching. Mabukod kay Papa Hemsworth.
Kay Chris Hemsworth, Okay, Blake, are you back? Kasi I think this movie na sasabihin ko is kind of the director is kind of trending on TikTok.
Oh, the director.
The director.
Yes.
So, kung napapanood mo sa TikTok, yung Wes Anderson trend. So, yung yung color scheme na orange, yellow, green na parang cut the videos tapos the videos are using symmetry and static movement sa screens. So Wes Anderson is also the movie ni Wes Anderson na Asteroid City is also scheduled to be released in June this year. So siya yung gumawa ng The Grand Budapest Hotel, The French Dispatch, The Royal Tenenbaums, di ba? Fantastic Mr. Fox, siya yung nag-create nun, siya ang director nun. So it's coming, yung Asteroid City is coming this June, and I have been binging the Wes Anderson films in the last few days. So I think natapos ko na Fantastic Mr. Fox, Grand Budapest Hotel, The Royal Tenenbaums. I'm actually watching, or parang hinahati ko lang, The French Dispatch right now. And sobrang ganda talaga ng cinematography ni lalo na yung niya, yung the way that he frames all his shots. Sobrang galing at sobrang planado yung kada shot na yun. So I'm excited for Asteroid City. And sana lumabas siya sa Pilipinas. And I'm not sure kung kailan siya lalabas sa Pilipinas eh. Pero sa US it's coming out this June 2023.
Is it showing like parang naging signature niya yun? Yung mga ganong shots.
Yes. Parang niya, trademark shots niya na yun.
Trademark niya,
Ni Wes Anderson.
Well, that's usually that's the trend right now for directors. Even if it's not a continuous movie, but they're the one doing it, or they're the one making it.
Yep. May signature sina yung mga directors sa ganun like sino ba si Quentin Tarantino has a signature. Si Christopher Nolan also has a signature, parang gano'n. So, malalaman mo na film nila yan pag nakita mo yung film na yan.
Sam Raimi, yan.
Sam Raimi.
Ay, parang may pattern or signature. Galing.
Yan. So, Asteroid City, June. And then last but not the least for June is ito. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Ayan. So, napanood nyo na ba yung trailer? It's directed by James Mangold, the director who directed Logan. So, I think this may promise. May promise yung movie na to. At tingin ko. What do you think?
Ako medyo iffy ako because I haven't. It's been a while that I was able to see an Indiana Jones movie. Kailan pa yung huli. Pero kasi, kumbaga, the Lucasfilm right now is, diba, aminin natin, nag-flop yung Willow. And they're trying, of course, sa kanila yung IP, they'll really make something out of it. And I hope that it would be good. But I'm a bit 50-50 of it. To watch it in the cinemas. Baka ako lang naman, baka hintayin ko siya in Disney Plus. Pero it's Harrison
Ford is old.
It's Papa Han Solo. Iniisip ko paano pa niya nagawa yung mga stunts niya. There are doubles naman. I think there are a lot of people who will still watch it, especially those who grew up watching Indiana Jones. Nakailan na ba yan? Indiana Jones?
That's the fifth movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The fifth.
Diba?
Yeah.
And that's... When was the last one?
Yung fourth, si Shia LaBeouf.
Okay. Yung siya
Matagal na yun.
Well.
Hype pa ni ng career ni Shia.
Okay.
Pero hindi ko napanood yun kasi parang negative rin yung reviews after ng fourth movie.
Hindi ko alam na meron siya.
Pero sobrang reminiscent or sobrang nostalgic pa rin sa akin yung first three movies. I think I had nightmares before nung napanood ko yung Holy Grail. because I think they were using parang yung mga skeleton and yung mga tribal men na nakakatakot yung itsura. Yung bata pa ako noon, so I had no idea of cultural appropriation. So I had
You just know
nightmares
it's
then.
scary.
I just know it's scary. Pero I actually I want to rewatch the old movies nga, and I think I'm still gonna enjoy
I think
them.
they're Disney Plus naman.
Yeah, oo nga, nasa Disney Plus lang rin yan. So,
kaya Disney Plus, baka naman.
dapat Disney Plus, gawan namin ng content yan. Papanoorin namin isa-isa yan.
You Blake.
I don't know.
Oh. Indiana Jones.
What are your thoughts on Indiana Jones?
Well, I mean, they said it's going to be the official last one. It's directed by James Mangold, who of course did Logan, and we all saw how that turned out. And the fact that Harrison Ford himself is very excited for this one. I mean, and again, he's not excited for Star Wars, so when he's excited for Indiana Jones, you know it's something special. And judging from the trailer, it looks really good. It has really great, VFX, especially with the de-aging of Harrison Ford. I'm really hoping, I'm still kind of sore with, Kingdom of Crystal Skull, but I'm really hoping that this one really knocks it out of the park to give Indiana Jones a true final send-off in cinema history.
Yep. So, I think that's the last movie that we're gonna have for June. And the May and June are pretty stacked in terms of movies. I think ang next na puno ng magagandang films would probably be November. So it will be a very long time till we get a month na talagang puno ng magagandang films. But for May and June, ang dami nating kailangang abangan. So
ito pala, bago tayo mag-end. Ito masaya. Since Super Mario was able to hit 1 billion with all the movies that we talked about, what could be a possible billion movie for you?
Billion?
Kasi lahat ng... tingin niyong papalo ng 1 billion.
For May and June lang,
for May and June. The movies that we discussed today.
Across the Spider-Verse. If it's gonna be good.
Ako, Flashpoint. Ako
Pwede.
Galing ni Ben Affleck pati ni Michael Keaton.
the movie is banking on the Batman.
Well, ako masaya naman talaga if there's a movie that will hit a billion. Ikaw, Blake, a movie that we discussed that might hit a billion.
Welcome to the $1 billion club. Sino kaya?
Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Akala ko sasabihin mo Fast X. Kasi pwede rin, 'di ba?
Nandong pa.
Pwede rin. It's a very it's a money-making franchise rin so why not?
Sige.
So yun, I guess pretty stacked May and June in terms of movies. So up to you, the audience, to decide where your money is going. I'm sure you will prioritize. Sa dami nito, you will prioritize what you are watching. Syempre, alam ko naman na hindi naman tayo lahat kayang panoorin lahat ng yan in one go. So we will prioritize yung gusto natin panoorin, and hopefully for us three, ma-invite kami sa mga advanced screening so that we don't have to pay for the movies. But definitely we will talk about them, if not in the podcast, but definitely in our individual TikTok accounts. So make sure to follow us again. Blake at Blake Salcedo sa TikTok, and Noah at Geeky Pinoy sa TikTok, and I am your Night of Fun at Night of Fun sa TikTok. So if you want to catch us and talk about these movies sa social media platforms namin, go catch us there. This has been your Cup of Geek. Thank you for watching. Good night. Bye.
Adios. Ezra Miller.